Hello and welcome back. Now, a lot of you may be wondering where did all my tow bars go? I just want to show you that by clicking to this little triangle here you can hide them or show them back in order to achieve a bigger workspace. So trying to feel comfortable working. So, we had already achieved this splitted model here where we found a shape nose, a mouth nose not, a shape of the mouth, a shape for an eye, and a shape for an ear. The next step for me will be a polyextrude that will extrude out the faces that can form the nose. So there we have it. Remember, you have to blast these faces inside, blast or delete, and then move the vertices back to the middle line and align them in the middle. So by proceeding of doing that, we blast them, and then with the edit we bring the vertices back to the middle. Now this will enable me also to begin and taking the shape of the nose. As you can see here, I also move the vertices in this direction to achieve a better looking shape of the nose. Remember to always try to follow the drawing you have in the right viewport and the front viewport. That's what they're for. Now I will not be forcing these vertices here in the front because I think it's a better result if you can then just extrude that front part of the nose to create a tip. So let's do that. Take a good look at this face right here, because right now it's going to be extruded. Extruded, blasted, and then aligned. Not only aligned, but also given this point look, and that starts to look like a nose. For the eyes, it's going to be a quite slightly different procedure, because we start from here, which is a 6-point shape. If we started to come from the point we would decide it to be an important one, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 points I use to make the shape of the eye itself. I think it's well enough. I think it's enough to give a round and nice shape to the eye. But what is important here is the extrudes we're going to make the eyebrows and the inner hole that it is going to hold the eyeball itself. So for that I will make a polyextrude, but only in inset mode, which means that I will not be extruding out the faces, extruding in or out, only an inset. I need a new faces in here. Why is that important? Because the next polyextrude is only going to extrude the faces in or out. But remember, I will be needing this part for later eyebrows. Once I've got that, I've got enough geometry to edit and take a proper eye shape. I do that by coming to the right viewport and coming also to the front viewport and shaping these vertices to achieve a better shape for the eye. For the eyebrows, as I told you before, we only need to extrude the faces we just created. you can take a look here. 1, 2, 3 faces are important for the upper brows. Here they are. 1, 2, 3 faces extrude. And the next one is going to be the lower part. 1, 2, 3 faces extruded. That will gives us. Same thing for the ear, although the ear is not quite finished in the model I showed you earlier. I'm going to quickly jump through these truths so you can see how can possibly shape the ear. I wanted to get this figure and then weld this back, which we're going to see in about a minute. And we have already come to the mouth. The mouth follows the same procedure as the eyes. We have a shape that we wanted to inset and then extrude in, so we can have this. We have the same issue that we had with the nose in regards of extruding faces and middle part. If you can see here, I need a hole in the middle of the mouth, but I get faces there thanks to the extrude. I will blast those faces out in order to get this, and then I will bring the vertices back to the center, which can be done here in the edit to get this shape. In the next lesson, I'm going to explain why do we need this part to be hollow, and we're going to try to finish this. It's already taken shape. See you.